We are live, bro.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to...
There it is.
Welcome to Did You See That Shit podcast.
Finally, we try to do this,
I
right?
know, man. I was scared about the world seeing me.
Well, yeah, the world sees you all the time.
I know, but man, like, sometimes I have this weird thing, like, if you're a bigger dude and you're commenting on, like, crazy athletes...
If you see me looking over here, it's because production is over here.
Yeah, we need a producer, guys, man.
Yeah, we do.
We're low...
Tell them what we're doing this for.
Oh, yeah, so...
It's just two fat guys just talking shit, right?
Yeah.
That's not what this is.
No, since the fact that March Madness fucked us...
March Madness popping.
Oh, I know, but it fucked us on our bracket. My bracket, especially.
I didn't even fill out a bracket.
Oh, you know what? You're a better man than me.
Man.
You are a better man than me. But
You're a bigger man than me.
But since they screwed us, we decided, you know what? We're going to make a March Madness for fighting. And I know we're a little late to the party, but we're gonna pop these out before it's still March, so we're gonna do it.
So we got 64. We scoured the landscape. 64 of the combat. Basically, when we say combat sports, we mean basically mixed martial arts and boxing, right?
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah,
we picked the best 64 that we believe deserve to be in basically like a kind of a be-all-end-all tournament. And consider these athletes to be at their physical prime. So whatever that is, in your mind, whatever that is.
You know, steroid John Jones, you know, it's absolute prime.
Yeah,
so,
you know, all the like Rampage and Pride.
Oh, man, he was a beast.
All these guys, Fedor in the day back in Pride, Affliction, or that when he was going to fight Couture and Affliction, and that got scrapped. Like, you know, so whatever the case may be. But, and all these fights will take place in a neutral place. We actually haven't figured that out yet, but it doesn't matter because all this live stream is about is to kind of let you guys know what we're going to be doing and to let you know about the 64 fighters we picked.
Exactly. In the next bracket, we will be revealing who
next
got
episode, next live stream.
Did I say next bracket?
You're an asshole, so you did.
Oh my god! So the next live stream, we will be introducing the next the people who got to the 32.
64.
60. Well, no, it's 64, and then they fight and they get to the 32, and then it's Sweet 16.
Well, let's explain how we're going to do it. So, first, what we're going to do on this live stream, again, all we're going to do is introduce you to the 64 people we chose. The very next live stream that we're going to do, we're going to take one of the 4 brackets of 16 fighters, and we're going to break them down. Hopefully, we will have another person to do this with us, so we can have 3 people. That way, when we debate each fight, you know, one person could choose a person, one person could choose another person, and then that way the third person, if it came down to it, could be the deciding person in each fight. So if it has to, it'll just be you and I.
Yeah, and
we weigh as much as 3 people.
You know what? I'll allow my nipple to choose the next person.
I don't even understand what that means.
I'm a giant person. My nipple's its own person.
Oh, okay. And if you guys want to know what that is, we are giving away. That's one of our sponsor, actually, our only sponsor.
Yeah.
Leaks Pro. We are giving away a brand new pair of Haas 15 headphones. They're amazing. These are actually the same ones we're using right now.
You know what? I gotta say, guys, I don't just use these for the podcast. I also use them for my own personal use. I use them in the gym. I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm working on it. Wait a year, man. I'll look sexy. But I use them in the gym. I use them in my everyday life. My girlfriend just recently used them on her way to Paris, and she said they were very comfortable on the plane. They're just a really good set of headphones.
They are. They definitely are. And we will give you a brand new pair of them. We'll even cover shipping. All you have to do, our most recent episode, we uploaded it yesterday, episode 15. If you're going to listen to it, might as well listen to it on our YouTube channel, which is the Missing Times Productions, which is where we're streaming from right now. Just go there, listen to episode 15, and comment. You get to be matchmakers, so just pick your favorite dream match that you could. If you were a matchmaker, pick a match you'd make, and if we like your guys' match enough, your comment, we will send you the headphones, and we'll let you in a little clue. No one's commented yet, so if you do,
you can say anything right now and win.
You would win. So go ahead and do that.
You know,
episode 15. So let's get into this, man.
Oh my God, these fights! Some of the matchups.
This was all random too, by the way. We not the people that we chose. We definitely thought that was deliberate, but the order in the fight selection, I put all the people into a random generator, and this is the order they came out in. So
yeah, this is an open weight, man. This is crazy.
Yeah, it is definitely. So the first fight, man, Dan Severn and Junior Dos Santos in the primes. We're not going to get into it.
That is an awesome fight, by the way. I want to see it. I dream about it.
Then Frankie Edgar, Manny Pacquiao.
That's interesting in a lot of ways, you know.
Similar size.
Similar size. You know what? And I will even say similar styles in a way of how they box.
Yeah, they're very technical.
They're very technical, but Manny has a little bit more power, I would say. That one's going to be a fun one. Dan Henderson versus Jose Aldo.
How about that?
Ooh.
Then one of my personal favorites, I got his glove up there. I don't know if you can see it. Signed Frank Mir, Tito Ortiz.
I don't care about skills or anything like this. I dislike people, so I'm going to say, thank you, Frank Mir. Please make this a real thing.
Alistair Overeem, another one of my favorites, against Gegard Mousasi. Those two might have even fought. I don't know.
They probably
some of
have.
these probably have before, too.
Pat Miletich versus Tyron Woodley.
That's a cool fight.
Wow, that's a new school, old school, man.
One of your personal favorites next.
TRT Vitor Belfort versus Lennox Lewis. TRT Vitor is the scariest man to ever walk the face of the earth, and I'm talking with mohawk and all. So, you know, wheel kicks, man, wheel kicks.
And then Cain Velasquez, Mark Coleman to close out that first bracket. And I think there's a good mix of, we're not huge boxers. I mean, me personally, I'm not a big boxing guy.
I love boxing.
I do. I mean, I do too. I watch the big fights, but I can't. I'd be lying if I say like I'm a big boxing guy. But I do think I think we were fair. I think we have a good mix of boxing guys in here.
Now,
I really do.
A lot of people, if you start naming a bunch of boxers, you know, we took in consideration a lot of boxers. I made a big deal about this, about having more boxers in here, but we have to be 100% honest. A lot of boxers could not compete in an open weight type thing, so we had to take that into consideration.
So let's do the next bracket then. George St. Pierre, Ken Shamrock. Not a fan?
No, this is like a first seed versus a 16 seed. This is so bad.
And then Jacare Floyd Mayweather. That's gonna be fun.
Oh, no,
Fight starts standing.
Listen, no, Floyd is 7 out of 10 of a wrestler.
Yeah, how about it? But his kicks are only a 4. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Gustafson and Rocky Marciano.
That one, you know what? I actually like that one.
That's super intriguing. John Jones against the Gracie, Hoist Gracie. I might get smacked for that, but Hoist Gracie. I don't know why you're laughing.
That's just destruction. Roy McDonald.
Way? That's a fun fight. Yeah, Roy McDonald, Anthony Joshua.
Ooh.
This was when you were talking about before we even started the stream.
I got
we
interested.
had some fucking difficulty too.
I got an interesting. You know, I can't wait to debate this one because there's. I think everybody's gonna be pretty shocked by who I pick in this one.
That's fucked up. They already know who you're gonna pick.
I do, man. Right when I saw that one, I knew who I was gonna pick.
Rampage Jackson, Daniel Cormier, your daddy.
My dad, I can't go against him.
That's really not his dad.
He's my dad.
Julio Cesar Chavez, Anderson Silva.
This one is pretty interesting too. This one is actually the most interesting to me. Don Fry, Muhammad Ali. I really.
This could be some classic shit talking heading into that fight.
Don Fry is a man's man. And Muhammad Ali was just a great, amazing boxer. I can't wait to debate that and break down everything in that fight. That, you know, if it did happen, how it would go and how interesting. Because the one thing we have versus all the other boxers that Muhammad Ali has, we've seen him against a mixed martial artist.
You talk about Inoki?
Yeah,
but that was like
it was a stunt, but it was the early days of mixed martial arts and kind of like what it could look like. It's not, but it's different. You can kind of see where he would be.
Fuck you for bringing that even up. That's bogus. That doesn't even make sense. And then that's the second bracket. Here's the third bracket. Nick Diaz, Matt Hughes.
That one is actually a fight I always wanted to see. So I can't wait to debate that one.
What about BJ Penn, Chuck Liddell? That's something that
BJ
in your prime.
BJ fought Leona Machida heavyweight.
Super heavyweight.
Super heavyweight.
So they look like us. Seriously, you were like BJ.
I was BJ. You were Leota. It was scary, man. That one is really awesome. This one is out of this world crazy.
For sure. Even when I saw this one, I was like, this one stuck out.
Mighty Mouse, Mirko Crow Cop. Now, so here's my question, and we'll debate this more when we get into it.
No shit.
Size. I don't know if size matters in this tournament.
In this fight or in the tournament?
In the tournament, because I think I'm gonna be picking skill wise, but I don't. You guys obviously will break down if size will matter in the debate versus them. But I'm gonna that one's interesting.
How about Sugar Ray Leonard to Stipe Miocic? This is fun because Stipe is a mixed martial arts. Obviously, he's the baddest man in the world right now. But he's a very good boxer.
Golden Gloves.
And, of course, going against, Sugar Ray Leonard, arguably one of the best boxers of all time.
Yeah.
Very fun.
I'm very interested.
Hand me my motherfucking Dunkin' Donuts coffee right there.
Oh, hold up. They're not paying the brand. They're not paying the brand.
Yeah, okay, well, we get them as a sponsor. We made it, son.
I believe in it. Listen, why do you think I'm drinking out of my cup? I pour my shit into this.
I'm going to hide it.
Yeah, they don't pay us.
All right, hidden.
RDA Evander Holyfield. How
about that?
RDA has such great
Rafael
hands.
Dos Anjos.
Oh man, that one's fun.
Perillo trained.
Yeah,
Perillo.
Hey, check out episode 15. You want to hear our interview with Perillo?
How about Sakuraba and Bas Rutten? One of my personal favorites.
That one's an old
Two
school.
of my personal favorites.
That's a fun one.
Very, very cool.
This
fight.
one is cool.
Wanderlei Silva, the axe-murderer.
Versus Brock, the psychopath Lesnar. Man, this is like
the kind of tournament for Lesnar.
Yeah, it is, because he's so big.
And another thing we have to decide too is this going to be all in one night? I don't think it should be.
No,
I think this should be traditional fights, just in the primes.
It's a Grand Prix, in my opinion.
Okay. And then the last fight in this bracket would be Tony Ferguson, Dominic Cruz. As you said, this is a fight that could possibly happen at 145, maybe
145 or 150. It's a possible fight, and their styles and footwork manner and how they operate are very similar. Wrestlers who became very good strikers and have awkward footwork and awkward stances. This one is a fun one, just in stylistic wise. It's very cool.
Then the last bracket is going to be, in my opinion, the most intriguing when you just look at the names and the matchups. The first one, Marvin Hagler against someone who is considered to be the first guy in mixed martial arts to really put all disciplines together, and Frank Shamrock.
And the fact that he's not a UFC Hall of Famer is a shame. He was one
personal
of the
beef there.
Yeah, one of the first middleweight champions.
Yeah, he was the first guy to really be that. He was that prototype. He really was. That's gonna be a cool fight. How about Mike Tyson, Damian Maia? Talk about two worlds colliding.
That's completely different styles. I really think that one's gonna be a fun one to debate. And
it could be. How about Sugar Ray Robinson against your man, Deontay Wilder?
Deontay Wilder, man, he's not as disciplined of a boxer as Sugar Ray, because this is one of the very only boxer versus boxer fights on this whole tournament.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, and so he's not as disciplined, but he has this wicked power and this heart.
Speaking of being boxer versus boxer, how about grappler versus grappler?
Randy Couture, Ben Askren.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Oh, how did that even happen? I don't even know, but that one works. Roy Jones Jr. versus Antonio Minotauro Nogueira. Now, a lot of people think of the Nogueira brothers as strictly jiu-jitsu guys, but a lot of people don't know is that Little Nog,
they're very competent boxers.
Yeah, I think Little Nog was in the Pan American boxing.
Little Nog is actually a way more accomplished boxer. Yeah, I want to say maybe even I don't know for the Olympics or Pan Am.
I think it was the Pan Am.
Yeah, he's definitely skilled, man.
We will have more of this information in the next live stream.
We debate it, and then not the next one, because this is going to be the very last bracket we think we go at.
Conor McGregor, Lyoto Machida. This is the same fighters, different weight classes.
Karate. Well. Similar, yeah. Karate style based. Yeah.
Wide stance, very
in and out, Cobra like.
Yeah, I like that one.
Khabib Verdum.
Yet again, are we, if weight is not, if we're gonna go straight skill, this one's even more interesting, because if weight's thrown out the window, I like this.
But I like Fedor Joe Kelsagi. The very last fight in this bracket.
Yeah, You are a huge fan, and that was a shocking one. I didn't see that one coming up.
I'm a huge fan of both.
Yeah.
But Joe Kelsagi, he is a Welsh fighter. Not a lot of guys know him. Real boxing fans know who he is. He's an undefeated Welsh fighter. He's just amazing.
He's a beast.
Right away, people may get on us. There's two people that we maybe should consider putting out here before we start the debate. We'll put it out to the fans, I guess, right? One, the glaring one, I guess, right, would be Bruce Lee, right? People might say, well, you know, and the reason why is because we really stuck with mixed martial arts and boxing. We didn't, and I know he's a real martial artist, but what do we? I mean, should we put it out? If we get a big enough fan response, we will consider. Just let us know who we should replace him with.
Yeah,
and
definitely,
we will definitely consider him. And then the only other person that I can see people really giving us hell about not having in here, and honestly, the more I think about it, the more I think you should be in here, Lomachenko.
So that was my issue because I had a hard time. I'm a huge fan of Lomachenko, and we even had that conversation. I said, "What about Lomachenko?"
The more I think about Lomachenko, the more I believe he should be in this list.
Yeah.
Who do we replace him? Who do we replace though? Should we throw it out to them again?
Yeah, throw it out to who you think we should take out because I have a hard time taking out.
There's a few guys I think you can make a case for.
You can make a few cases, but it's really hard for me in looking at these matchups.
Other than that, it's really, really good.
Yeah, people. Just really good fighters. I'm gonna throw one out if anybody agrees with me. And this is just because I never really liked him as a fighter or liked his skill set. I felt he really wasn't that great. Tito Ortiz.
Yeah, well, I'm not a big fan either. I mean, the only reason why I have him in here is because I mean, if you look at like best 50 mixed martial artists, he is in that list.
Oh, he is in that list, but
you encompass everything. But like, I mean, personal beef aside, there's a lot.
Oh no, it's not even a personal thing. It's just I never thought he was that good, and I never thought anytime he fought the upper echelons of guys at that time.
But then we throw the MMA math, and it's like he dominated Shamrock. So then is Shamrock not in here because he's in here?
And that's another guy I'm iffy about because he in his time in his prime he was a beast.
But that's what we're doing.
Yeah, and so it's really hard when you're looking at primes and you're looking at MMA math. It doesn't make sense.
That's why. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to keep it exactly the same unless we get enough people saying, "Hey, this is what you should do."
Yeah,
and then you know, obviously the two guys we're going to mainly consider is Lomachenko and Bruce Lee. Just let us know who we should replace him with, whether it be Tito, Ken Shamrock, and we'll do it.
Yeah.
But then we're looking maybe in a couple of days, maybe 3 or 4 days at the very most, to go ahead and get this first live stream going so we could fucking start knocking some of these out, man.
You know, and then obviously after this tournament, we're gonna start doing some more stuff, video gaming, live streaming. We're just gonna be having a lot of fun now that we know how to do this, guys. Listen, we're low rent, man. We're doing this, and we're just having fun. We want to make great content, so let us know what you want.
Nothing.
I was just
just my Tourette's.
Tourette's? Like you just flip.
I'm not making fun of anybody with Tourette's, so I'm just saying.
You're not allowed to make fun of people with Tourette's. I'm so sorry.
I have 19.3% Tourette's.
19.3?
Sometimes, yeah. I don't know what that means.
I don't
anyway, that's about it, guys. I think that's it for this episode anyway.
Let them know where they can follow us at.
I forget. Everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. It's all the same, guys, whether it is any of those or whether it's Facebook. Did you see that shit podcast? Did you see that shit MMA podcast? Whatever it is. Look for the little orange smiley face, poop in his eyes. That is us.
Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Definitely interact with us. We're easy to find. We're not famous.
He's
so
super easy to find.
Yeah, I'm super. Apollo Taj Mahal.
I'm super easy to find too.
And we always respond.
AKA Strauss21.
Yep. And then at Apollo T Mahal on Twitter, guys. So
and then the show is DYSTSP. Just put a little underscore in between there, and you got it.
Yeah. So we're gonna get up out of here. I got shit to do, people to see, naps to take. This dude got
content create.
I gotta do a bunch of writing. I got some shows.
I have to do some writing today too.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
I've been getting into writing.
Yeah, where are your shows?
Oh man, tonight I'm gonna just do a quick little open mic in Glen Ellen.
Oh really?
Yeah, at the place. I think it's called the Rue over on. You know what? Go find it on my Twitter at Apollo T Mahal. I'm going to tweet out where I'm going to be.
Glen Ellen, Illinois.
It's just an open mic. We're working on some new stuff, and then I'll have some.
How long are open mic sets?
I'm going to do about 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
7 minutes.
That's hard.
It's fun.
Do you use that freestyle? Is it off the dome?
No, it's
just shit you've been working on.
Yeah, so I have an idea. I write it down and then I craft it throughout like a long period of time. But I have some real shit that is about to be popping up soon. That will start promoting once it's finalized and I can actually talk about it. Now that I'm done with school, I can actually be a real comic again.
There you go.
So,
all right,
we out.
Peace.